Testing, testing, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. Sweet.
All right, welcome to the second game of the evening. The Wyndham Championship Division team host Hume City. And I'm Julian, joined here by Josh. Josh, how you going?
Good, mate. Good, mate. It's good to still be here for our second game of our doubleheader tonight.
Absolutely. And even though Wyndham are yet to get a win and sitting 12th out of 12 and Wyndham sitting first, Josh, I think this will be a very close game. Now, for Wyndham, we've got number 1, Makiak, number 3, Mayum, number 9, Garba, number 17, Rosamond, number 25, Miller, as Cavi on green, 21.
Yes, and for Hume, we've got number 3, Time, number 7, Coman, number 21, Green, who just got that bucket, number 37, Mackenzie, and number 42, Safalapoli.
This Hume team returns a lot of their players, very experienced. A little bit sloppy there, but Hume very experienced team. And usually in the championship division, they sit around the top, or at least top 4. And big signing in the off-season is none other than Cavion Green, who won a championship here with Wyndham in 2013, last season's MVP. And season before that, 2023, the defensive player. So he is right on cue.
Right there, 2 points, beautiful drive.
And Hume look like they're in a three-quarter court press.
They do. Good ball pressure here by Hume. A lot of talk on the Hume end here on defense. Falling straight back into a zone from that press.
That's a beautiful
three-pointer right there.
That's Miller. And he has had a strong impact so far in the championship division, averaging 18 points and 10 rebounds.
Foul there on Wyndham.
And it's McKenzie who'll go to the line. And Wyndham obviously yet to get a win, but they've been competitive in most of their games. And once again, similar to the Wyndham women's team, they are a completely new team. And aside from Bo Cossack, who's unfortunately injured on the bench, so they're a new team. So it will take some time for them to find their feet and get to know each other.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got Wyndham's got quite a bit of talent on this team here, but we know that talent only gets you so far when you're part of a team.
And the other challenge is McKenzie misses, but able to get the offensive rebound. Wyndham, last few games, have only played with 8 or 9 players, so in such a fast, unlucky there by Miller, and it will be Hume ball. In such a fast-paced game here, that's difficult, and so good to see a few more bodies on the Wyndham bench here.
Absolutely.
It's McKenzie bringing it up. McKenzie averaging 14 points and 8 rebounds.
Good pressure here by Wyndham. 3 points there.
That is sweet. Number 3, Ricardo Time.
We've got Wyndham ball on the side here. Good pressure by Wyndham to get that ball back. Hume just applying that trap here, that press. Instantly dropping back into that really solid zone. Sloppy pass.
It's McKenzie.
McKenzie with a beautiful little step there.
That's
Timeout,
gonna be
Wyndham.
timeout. Coach McMurray just wants to
Calm things down.
calm things down a little bit.
Absolutely. Try and stop that momentum.
And Ricardo Time, he is coming over from Melbourne Uni last year, where he averaged 21 a game, up to almost 24 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals, which we just saw. So
Absolutely.
Look for him to pick a lot of pockets. He's going to be
Absolutely.
pivotal for him.
That's a two-sided player right there, offense and defense, and that's what you want in a team.
That's really impressive. 4 steals a game. That's a lot of steals, isn't it?
That's a lot of steals. That's quick hands. That's good reads right there. Good vision on the ball. Good vision on the game.
And maybe that's partly why Hume starting off in that sort of three-quarter court press when you got time. And don't forget Cavion Green, Defensive Player of the Year, 2013. He's good for a few steals a game too. So Wyndham just needs to be a little bit more composed here. Let's see what they got.
Definitely need to focus on that protection of the ball, and as we see, we've got McCluck here. The ball. Roseman back to McCluck. Mayhem. Draws the foul.
Strong drive by Mayun there.
Very strong.
And good turnout here at Eagle Stadium. What do you reckon?
Oh, it's one of the best turnouts I've seen.
Joining you on the Anzac round. Very special round here.
Lovely little service we had prior to the game starting on both games tonight.
Definitely, definitely.
A little bit of a fumble there by time.
McKenzie, Cavion Green. Oh, travel.
Going into a full court press here. All the way up the court.
And that's Junior Garbra, who's late.
Loses the ball.
He had almost gets it though.
Almost. Good hustle there by Junior. Just trying to keep that ball with him.
And he's a new addition, a relatively new addition to the team. Junior Grubber had 19 points and 4 assists earlier this season. As Cavion Green
for the 3 does not go. We've got Coleman with the rebound there.
McKenzie.
Back to McKenzie for the 3. Wyndham with the rebound. Miller holding it tight there. Over to Junior, who hits that 3-point shot.
Lovely looking stroke. And that's time. Takes it at Miller.
Miller with the rebound again. Really strong rebounds there by Miller, back to back.
That's Jalen Rosamond, also a relatively new addition to the team.
Good pressure here by Wyndham.
Absolutely, good energy. Safiopolu takes it to the basket, good read.
Beautiful drive. Doesn't take the eyes off the ring. Full court trap here. Just Hume with that defensive pressure, forcing Wyndham to move it and come and play help. Junior with the ball, looking to drive, goes up, draws the foul.
That was nice. I thought Safiopolu was going to double him there, and
just steps back and opens up that lane for him to take that drive.
Very composed by Gobra.
Yeah.
Able to get to the basket. As we see number 15, Noah McKenzie checking in. Gobra makes the first, just like that. 2-point game.
That timeout was all they needed. To slow things down and regain composure. Oh, what a mismatch there. With Mayum on green.
And Cavion Green will go to the free throw line, averaging almost 28 a game. 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and very efficient 3-point shooter also, shooting the 3 at 43%. So Wyndham will have their work cut out for him, trying to chase KG around the floor as he makes the first.
Just a smooth shot there. Wyndham's going to have to try and find the person that's going to be able to keep up with him. He's quick as well. He's got a really quick first step. We see Stevovsky come in for Wyndham, as his teammates like to call him, the Prince.
Is that right?
Yes.
Have you got a story for me? Or
I do not. I
Okay.
was caught announcing, and I was told that's what he likes to be called.
Okay, all right. And Stefkovsky, the Prince, takes it from baseline. Let's see what Wyndham can draw up. They're struggling here. Oh, able to get it into Miller.
Miller looking, waiting for someone, puts it up. He's running short on time.
Gorski gets the rebound. And that's McKenzie.
Hume with that defense, just forcing that shot. Savosky putting that pressure on. Green again.
Able to draw the foul. They didn't do too much wrong there. Wyndham did have the help there. I believe that was either Rosemond or Miller helping out there, but KG just too savvy, able to draw the foul. That's David to do it, checking
It's just so
it.
slippery when he's going
Yeah.
up. He's just very smooth.
Makes the first. He was part of the Wyndham Championship team in 2023. A very stacked team with KG and Maurice Howard. Makes the free throw. But just phenomenal improvements over the years with KG, with what he did last season at Bellarine, and picking up where he left off for this Hume Broncos team this season.
McQuack looking to make something happen here. Savosky back out to McQuack, goes up for the three. Beautiful looking three there.
Excellent execution, brilliant patience there.
Absolutely, waited to get off. There you go.
And I don't love that matchup down low.
That was definitely a mismatch there, and
the problem with KG is if you put a big on him that doesn't have adequate lateral movement, then he's just going to slice and dice and get to the rim. If you put a small, he's just going to look for the mismatch and post up. So,
which is what we saw then. He had the post up, he got the foul with McQuack doing everything he could to try and deny him getting that ball. Green with the rebound.
Got to box out a free throw shooter.
Absolutely. Miller. Another rebound for Miller. His third for the game.
McKenzie checking in for KG. 17-13. Hume City lead with 4:18 left in first.
Out to Rosemond. Puts it up.
That's Gorski. Time. Pulls up. It's good.
It's time's time tonight.
Love it.
Oh,
Oh,
mismatch there. Misread. Good tip.
we're going to talk it over. As we see first minutes for Lizelle Mataika, known to Wyndham supporters, someone who's had success going through the youth program and able to make an impact in the minutes we've seen him in Champ Division.
Nice little move there.
Oh.
No look, bounce pass. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
Beautiful.
David Dutt with the slam.
And Lizelle, beautiful pass.
Doesn't look, just knows he's going to be there.
Going to have to go back and watch that replay on YouTube. What do you reckon?
Absolutely. Wyndham with the pressure right now, trying to force them to a shot. So much space. He got past and there was no one there to help.
That was a nice finish, but you're right. It was a lot of space there.
Wyndham's got to protect that key more if they're going to do any damage to Hume tonight.
Good composure by Stefkovsky.
Good waiting here.
Rosemond takes
Looking
it
for
in.
something. forces the shot. They're trying to get the foul. Stefovsky, good defense there. Dutt with the block attempt, can't get it done.
15 plays 22.
Hume just applying the pace and the pressure right now. Easy bucket for time there.
You could see that look in his eyes. Time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could see that he was going to pick someone's pocket. 2 steals already, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Just so quick, they're just reading every pass. They know what Wyndham's going to do. Wyndham's going to have to come up with an answer because right now they're playing Hume ball.
Yep. Hume, coached by Matt Foster, who returns for another year. Obviously very well coached, disciplined, and able to execute. And I like what they've done here. Obviously some really powerhouse defenders, and gee, they're using that press well, aren't they?
They're using it to almost perfection. They're covering the spots. There's no gap for them to move. There's pressure on the ball straight away as soon as the ball's in their hand. Wyndham's going to have to come and play some help basketball here because they're running rings.
Good timeout here by Stuart McMurray. Obviously last time he called the timeout, Wyndham was able to regroup and bounce back.
Absolutely.
Wyndham without one of their stars, Xavier Cotton, so that hurts, but certainly got enough firepower for a competitive game here. Let's see what they got. Absolutely.
If Wyndham can maintain composure and play some smart basketball here, they'll still be in this game. Stefovsky with the ball.
Mataika able to break it.
Back to Stefovsky. Looking for some space, looking for some room.
Nice skip pass, Mataika for 3. It's good.
It's good. Beautiful 3.
Just
Great.
how Stuart McMurray drew it up.
Absolutely beautiful. Great movement. Great ball movement. Good pressure on defense here.
McKenzie responds.
Shooting over the top there. Wyndham trying to slow down the pace here. Trying to get the ball on their terms.
Good defense there by KG, making it difficult for Stefkovsky.
Absolutely.
It's Junior Gobar. This is where he wants it. Stops, pops.
Step back, beautiful.
As smooth as you like for Junior Gobar.
Oh, what a read. With the steal. Almost loses it.
Stefkovsky, nope.
Doesn't make it happen.
Good hustle by Miller, unable to get there. And Wyndham will get it with 1:22 left, leading by 9.
Hume will get it.
Hume, thanks.
Yeah.
And they're in a zone here, so let's see what Hume has to respond. Certainly got a lot of sharp shooters, Gorski being one of them. McKenzie just hit one.
McKenzie there too. Does not make it. Stefovsky, open layup. Beautiful little touching.
Good composure. And Wyndham looking a little more comfortable when they've got the ball there.
Yeah, much better.
I like this change, but Safiopoulos for 3. That's the problem with the zone. Because McKenzie will go to the line.
That's on Miller. Just defending from behind, it's such a dangerous place to be when you're trying to defend. So Rosemond coming in for Miller.
And Mayum. Mayum checking in as well. McKenzie makes the free throw. 22 plays 31. And they are relentless with that.
With that press, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just that pressure straight away. Stripped by Green. What a steal. Gets it back.
Mataika for three.
Doesn't fall. Good hustle trying to get that board. Unable to make that happen. Back to time to bring the ball up.
Enough time for one shot. No pun intended.
He's got all the time in the world. Poor pass. Doesn't connect. Hume gets the... my turn now. Wyndham gets the ball at the baseline with 2.3 seconds to go. Junior probably looking to throw it up. Does not hit.
He is explosive. Unlucky there, but 22 plays 31, and I think we're in for a pretty close game here. That press by Hume is just relentless, but let's see if Wyndham can bounce back and bring it a little bit closer than the 9 points here.
We shall see in a second.
All right, we're back for the second quarter.
Let's see whether or not Wyndham's got an answer for this press.
But if you're Coach Foster, you'd think you're staying in it, aren't you?
Absolutely. You're absolutely staying in it. If it's working, you don't need to fix what's not broken. Beautiful pass there. Roseman underneath. Nice fight through that.
Absolutely.
Defense there.
And very sort of poised finish by Roseman.
Absolutely.
Oh, another steal by Maitaika. He's got 2 or 3, and he'll finish.
Beautiful little finish there. Beautiful steal. Good eyes on that ball.
Loving the productivity from Maitaika. I've got a chance to see him more than once, and I love excellent by Roseman, just straight up. Beautiful block. Safiopolu able to get it back. I saw that coming. That's the right call.
Absolutely.
We had a similar one in a women's game.
We did. It's just getting your feet in the front court before you touch that ball.
Yeah.
It's they call it the restrictive zone. So wherever your feet are last in the court, whether it's outside or back court, that's where you are before you land.
And Wyndham again in the zone. That's time. Oh,
Does not hit that one. Very deep 3-point attempt there. Mataika with the ball, looking to see what's happening. Good read by Time there.
there's that man Time again.
He's everywhere. He's
He
all
is
over that
everywhere.
court.
We're going to check back in the fourth and see how many steals he's got.
Oh.
I think he's got 2 or 3 already.
It'll be a race between him and Mataika.
Yeah.
Both up there with the...
Yeah, Mataika's got 2 himself. And that's Garba. He'll stop, pop. No good.
Such a poised, shooter.
That's McKenzie. Safiapolu. Back to McKenzie.
McKenzie. Little pump fake. Good hands there by Gerber. Garber with the ball. There's Mataika again. Down the court. Soft little touch at the end. Beautiful finish.
Mataika up to 7 points off the bench. Very valuable minutes here as back to a 5-point game.
He's really making a difference. Those steals and McKenzie with the slam. Just a standing dunk. Like it's nothing.
Let's go, bro. To Mayum. Wyndham just trying to get a good look here. 8, 7, 6. Stops, pops. Nope. Fine still.
Dot.
Good patience. Unlucky there. There's KG.
Good block there by David Dutt. Raymond with the ball. Rosemond with the ball.
Strong take by Rosemond.
Very strong. Good vision there to see that drive.
As Miller checks back in for Mayum. Miller's been very consistent this season. 18 a game, 10 rebounds.
He's just got strong hands with those rebounds. He gets his hands on that ball and he does not let it go.
Makes the second.
So I think Wyndham staying in this zone. Green with the fake. Garbra grabs the loose ball, goes up.
Oh, how good was that? In traffic, composed, and able to
McKenzie
get the layup.
down low. Time. Back to McKenzie.
Just a little too easy for McKenzie there.
And Hume sticking with this press. Green putting a lot of good pressure on Mataika there. Another misread there.
And they'll want that one back. The idea was right, just not ideal execution there.
Just off target.
And the Prince is back.
The Prince is back on the court. We've got Stekowski.
Wyndham stay in that zone. Seems to be working for him, apart from McKenzie getting easy looks under the basket.
Absolutely.
That's common.
Good look there for Common. Unable to make it happen. We've got Noah McKenzie checking in for Zach McKenzie.
And Mataika will bring it up. Time, another steal.
Another steal for Time. Green, too easy.
And Hume will make you pay.
Absolutely.
Rosemond. Unlucky. He stays
Gets his
with it.
rebound, and it drops. What a way to stay with it.
Nice little 1-2 with Garabave.
Nice little spin there by Time. Charge call. Good call.
There's McCalc checking back in. Miguel McCalc averaging 14 points a game.
Mataika taking his break.
Well-earned rest for Mataika. 7
Absolutely.
points and 2 steals. It's Rosemond posting up, feeling KG out. Good defense by KG.
Beautiful block.
Giving up a few inches, but probably not athleticism.
Yeah.
As Mackenzie check backs in.
It's really good to see post-play happening. Conversation earlier was about how we don't really see that much. We're seeing a lot more three-point shots and mid-range shots, but it's good to see people posting up again and playing that inside.
Definitely.
The way that they are. And Green just able to defend that so easily. Or at least he makes it look easy. Miller hits the first.
Relatively quiet start for Miller, given his season averages, but
the game is still young.
Still young, and he's an efficient player. And they'll need to look for him inside and out. Also got a quite a nice outside game as well as the post up that we spoke about. Good help there by Miller. KG sticking with it. And that's Mackenzie.
Just finishing.
Can't allow that many offensive rebounds there.
No. Just Hume too strong. Strong inside.
That's great
There's
defense.
a trap there. Beautiful trap.
Oh, how did Stavkovsky get it out? Gliding
Rosemond.
through is Rosemond.
It was good vision by Stavkovsky to see Mayock there. Barbara with a hand up to Green.
Rosemond, and they'll look to push.
We got Miller. Fumbles the ball. Good collision after collision on the floor here. Barbara seems to have taken a bit of a hit there. Cook with the rebound. Barbara on the outside. Beautiful stroke. Can't get it finished.
And there's Miller down low. Excellent finish.
Fighting through contact.
Excellent work by Miller. Down low. We've got ourselves quite a ball game here. 39-41 with 4 minutes left in the second.
Wyndham fighting their way back.
Great
fighting
energy.
Tooth and nail to get through this Hume defense. And Hume just so strong on the defensive end.
They don't seem rattled though, and plenty of good ball handlers. I will say that. Wyndham, plenty of good ball handlers.
Oh, absolutely. And now they've just got to find an answer to KG and Time with their shooting, and Mackenzie getting inside.
He's been very impressive, hasn't he?
Just so good on the inside.
Right on
Foul
cue.
on Rosemond right there. Just gets around, puts the defender behind him.
Zach McKenzie averaging 14 points and 8 rebounds. Up to 12 already. And none of two.
Roseman with the rebound. Beautiful rebound by Roseman there. Hume setting up the trap again.
That's McCalc looking at Miller. I like that. I want to see more of that.
That was beautiful. Beautiful touch off the glass for Miller there.
I said he had been quiet, and then bang, bang.
Now he's getting loud.
They need to look at that more. You talked about post play.
That
He's
was
a
such
tough
a
matchup down there.
Beautiful post.
Oh, McCalc with the block.
Just beautiful block. Got the hand up straight away. We've got Stakowski looking for Miller again. Miller with the fadeaway.
Yep.
Doesn't hit. We've got time bringing the ball down.
Gorski, he can hit it.
Oh, he's got it. Such a quick release on that shot there.
Gorski shooting almost 40% from three-point range. Rosemond, why not?
Doesn't make it. McKenzie with the ball again.
The captain, Safiopoulos.
Time looking. Both McKenzies are there. Safiopoulos. Stakowski putting the pressure on. Not allowing any space. McKenzie with the rebound. Hume with another rebound.
Safiopoulos for three. This time it's good. Now you're obviously going to give up some rebounds in the zone, but
that's
Wyndham,
too many.
That's too many.
That's far too many rebounds. 3-4 shots in a row. One of them's going to go.
Back to Miller. I like this. McKenzie helping out.
Miller
spins
again.
Away from it. No good.
They're good looks. Time. Misses. Roseman with the rebound. Gee whiz. Players like Roseman and Miller.
Late call, but probably the right call. It's going to be on number one, Mael McCalc. And for Wyndham, very even spread in terms of scoring. We've got Rosemond and Miller with 9, Garbrough of 8, Mataika off the bench with 7. For Hume, we have Zach McKenzie with 12, Cavion Green with 11, leading away for Hume City.
One thing that I've noticed looking back over Wyndham's couple of games, they do have quite an even spread of shooters and people that they can get the ball to on the inside. Last game we had Garbrough on 19, McCoak on 17 and Miller on 16. So
yeah,
with quite a few on the 8s and 9s following behind that. So very strong team when it comes to shooters. Stavovsky, the Prince, with a nice little drive through traffic.
Finish.
Clock there. Miller with a hand up. Nice defense. Good pressure.
Once again, those offensive rebounds.
We had knocked that out of the hands of McKenzie for the out of bounds. Safiopoulos.
Clock winding down.
Good defense by Stavovsky there.
Just better offense.
Just a better shot, absolutely. That was straight up and down. With the trap here.
Let's do it. Back to Garbrough. 43 plays 49. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Oh, picks his pocket.
Right there.
Safiopoulos. They're just doubling the ball handler so well, aren't they?
Garbrough slowing it down, and the strip again. 2 for 2 with the strips. Time.
And Hume City bench is erupting.
Absolutely. Savovsky could not make that happen.
And Wyndham will be disappointed with that. 2 turnovers late in a close game is just not going to cut it, as the lead is out to 10 points. But plenty of game time left.
Absolutely, and Garber, I don't know if that was the right move for him, slowing it right down when you could see the trap happening. You would want to push as hard as you could to try and close that distance, get it in the front court.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
All right, we're back for the second half. Championship division. Wyndham hosting Hume. Obviously, Wyndham at the bottom of the table. Obviously, still early days, and Hume at the top. But Josh, we've got ourselves a nice, relatively close game here.
Yeah, 10 points at half. It's not something to rub your nose at. Let's just see what Wyndham can do. They're currently out shooting Hume in percentage, but just Hume defense not letting them get across that half court and forcing those turnovers.
Definitely.
We see Time here has got 3 steals in the first half. We'll see what he does in the second. And of course, KG with the strength down low.
Great take by Garba.
Garba right there. Beautiful work.
And Wyndham will be very disappointed with those 2 turnovers late. It was almost, was it 2-3 point game there for a while? And
absolutely, and just misreading that press and not looking for that quick kick-ahead pass to try and get it into the front. Green with that putback effort, unable to make that happen.
It's Miller, he'll look to pull up, I feel. No.
Mayuk there, bit of a sloppy bounce pass there. Hume pushing Mayuk way out. Green trying to get that steal. Garba with the 3, doesn't make that happen, tips it off.
Great offensive tip there by Garba.
Absolutely.
McCouk, all the time in the world. Oh,
doesn't
too much
fall.
time. That's a hard shot. We talked about it in the women's game, that little runner there.
Absolutely, the little floaters. Floaters are a skill that not everyone can do.
Good help there by Miller.
Absolutely.
That's how they have to play KG.
Just that down low, beautiful there.
That's Mayum. Excellent.
Mayum.
Very unselfish play there by Wyndham.
Wyndham bench definitely starting to fire up here, trying to get the energy across to the team there on the court. Hume struggling to find the space to move the ball.
This is great energy by Wyndham.
Absolutely. Defensive pressure. No score, 24 seconds. Didn't get it off in time.
Oh, he'll be upset at that, Elijah Sofiopoulos. He had a big 3-pointer there in the second quarter of the clock winding down, but good defense by Wyndham.
Very good pressure by Wyndham. We're seeing a lot more of that defensive pressure in the start of this quarter here. Let's see if they can hold on to it and keep chipping away at that 10-point deficit. We're down to less than 10 now. We're up to 6 points. I can do math. Tamila trying to post up, not really.
Whoa, acrobatical play by Mayum. Whoa, he was in the air. What hang time.
That's crazy. I swear some of these guys don't know what physics are.
That was you in your younger days, surely, Josh.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was up, just lingering in the air.
And a shout out to these Anzac inspired jerseys by Wyndham with the Lest We Forget and the soldier on the back. I love those. They're beautiful.
It's very well done. You can see that just below the numbers there's a poppy there as well.
Yeah. You know some people in the Wyndham administration. You could snag us a couple, Josh.
I couldn't even get myself one of their commemorative shirts.
Mackenzie, that's a big 3.
Massive 3. Just putting that pressure on again to Wyndham. Green with that steal. Good pressure there by Mayum. Forcing Hume to slow it down. Wide open look for Mackenzie there. Garba with the break.
Gets the Jets on. Too quick. Even for Sofiopoulos.
So quick. Great decision making there by Sofiopoulos there, just to take a step back. Not worth putting him on the line.
.51 plays 56. Great energy here, especially for Wyndham, able to bounce back here in the second half. Let's see if they can keep this up.
Absolutely.
Still in a zone here.
Mayum there, putting the pressure on. Foul.
Rosemond with the foul. And I suspect, Cavion Green, still 11 points. I was going to say, felt like he was getting anything he wanted in the first quarter, and that was maybe one of the reasons why Wyndham went to a zone. And if you're Coach McMurray, 5-point game, you take away those sloppy 2 turnovers, and it's almost tied. You stay with the zone, don't you think? At
Absolutely,
this stage?
and just seeing more of Miller and Roseman play that help defense on Green there, just not giving him that opportunity to use his size to get through, just taking out that part of his game. But Green still just putting that pressure on, and that's still there down low with that press, just so detrimental to Wyndham.
Is Coleman with the 2 free throws?
Hume just trying to set up the offense here, trying to run something. Garber looking to try and put up a shot before time goes out. Stefovsky trying to get that rebound. Green just too strong. Good defense there.
McCalc, absolutely.
He's run all over the court today. He's running end to end. Good pressure there. Nice.
Rosemond. And he's fouled.
That's Miller. Great hustle by Miller there just to hold on to that ball.
There's McKenzie helping out with the floor sweeping duties.
Technical difficulties with the sweeper there.
.51 plays 58. Getting some help there.
Great work by our Wyndham boys. Come out to help sweep the floors. Out here in support of our Wyndham Championship men. Hume sticking with this press, it's working for them, and definitely wouldn't want to change it now. You don't want to give Wyndham the open floor once they have space.
Definitely. And that's hard to do from a defensive end, to just play, defense. I'm talking about Hume with that sort of intensity and pace and trapping, and that's
all game long. Like that's a lot of energy and a lot of effort, and Hume just doesn't even seem to look phased at the moment. Just constantly applying that pressure, forcing Wyndham to play harder. At the rate it's going to be a game of which team gets tired first.
Yeah.
Garber bringing the ball up.
Just helping, hedging, making life difficult. So Wyndham been able to execute. Able to break it. Little Euro. That was lovely.
That was a beautiful drive. Just slowing it right down, waiting for that lane to open up, and then just slithering his way through that defense.
Sofiopolu, we know he can shoot. Green out of nowhere. Rosemond fumbles it a bit, and that might be a travel, and it is.
That is.
Yeah, Garber, that composure there on the offensive end, and just able to split the defense and finish with that lovely Euro. That was nice.
It was beautiful, and beautiful movement by the rest of the Wyndham team just to keep that defense moving and opening up that space for Garber to come through. It was beautiful teamwork there.
Time, Conman, Green in the middle. That's always a good option.
Beautiful look. Too easy. Just hanging out in the center there. Just Wyndham needs to protect the middle of that Keem better. You can't allow Green inside.
McCout for three. No
Does
good.
not go. No one there from Wyndham. Straight back on defense. Time. Cephalopou.
Yeah, And it was only a matter of time.
It was only a matter of time.
Up to 14 points for the captain.
Doubling Stefovsky there. Cannot make that go. McKenzie with the rebound. McKenzie slowing it down.
KG for three. No good.
Go. Good rebound there by Mayon. To Miller with the dunk on the inside. What a read, what a pass.
Beautiful dime there. Time. Little hop skip. Good hustle there.
By Mayon there. Stefovsky again. McKenzie able to read the pass. Not enough on it that time. Time with the look, with the time, does not get it. But McCook.
And that's just testament to Hume's hustle and staying with the play there. And there's a bit of discussion, but I think it will stay with Hume. Safiopolu takes it out from the baseline. McKenzie, this is going to be a dunk.
Not quite. Does not get the distance just to make that a dunk, but what a read. Wyndham sleeping on defense there.
Yeah. Stefkovsky brings it up against McKenzie. Great lateral movement for a guy. I guess you'd call him a big, but he's very dynamic. Good defense there on Stefkovsky.
Good read there by McKenzie. Whoa! Just to mention, this is Simon Bradbury's first minutes on the court. Number 35 for Wyndham.
Yeah, previously having played with Melbourne Tigers in the NBL 1. Yeah, it's a hard one because Hume, they're not very big, and their bigger players are so dynamic. Miller unable there, so it's hard for Bradbury from a sort of matchup standpoint.
Absolutely. Green with an easy layup. Wyndham need to slow it down again. Big hit on the floor.
A lot of bodies.
For Green there. Putting his body literally on the line.
Mayum's hang time is pretty to watch. 67 and plays 55. Hume really able to push this out here, having a very impressive third quarter.
Just able to slow it down more and find those really good looks. And just putting that pressure on Wyndham to force those shots. We've seen Wyndham slow it down and have good looks, and I think if they're going to come through this game, that's what they're going to need to do, run their offense a little bit better.
And we haven't seen Mataika for a while, which is a bit surprising given his impact in the first half. But
absolutely, just getting his hands on those on that ball and reading those passes, getting those intercepts was huge in Wyndham cutting through this deficit.
Hume makes the first and the second. Back to a 10-point game. Obviously, Wyndham quite stacked at the guard position, aren't they? A lot of good guards, ball handlers. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not an easy task for Coach McMurray to distribute the minutes. That's good execution.
Absolutely. Good pressure there by Stefovsky.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that foul there.
And Wyndham into a man defense right now.
Reading the box play there pretty well. Mayum going for the block, but manages to hit the arm instead.
And that's the challenge there. If you're Wyndham, who are you going to put on KG when you're in the man defense?
You can't. You can't have one man on him. He's so quick. He's so agile around the hoop and everything. And the help defense was working with Rosemond and Miller. You're just going to have to keep playing like that. Having that backup there as he makes his way past one, there's another one there ready to put that pressure on. Another malfunction with our floor sweeper here.
It's the equipment, not the individual.
It's always the equipment. It's never the user.
As KG steps up for 2 free throws. The first one is good.
So efficient from the line.
Up to 16 points. Only 5 rebounds for KG, who usually averages, unlucky for second, usually averages a double-double, but still plenty of time left.
Absolutely. And still shooting efficiently from the line too. He's sitting at 83% from the free throw line, so that's really quite efficient. Wyndham struggling to break this press here.
And they'll need to get it over.
They're running out of time.
Oh, dodged the bullet there.
Mayum with a 3, and it's good.
Back to an 8-point game.
Garber here putting good pressure on time. I think that's a really good matchup. I like that matchup, Garber on time. That's a really solid shot too from time.
That's just tough. Fade away.
That's beautiful.
I feel like maybe today, maybe next game, Mayum is going to do something that's going to make us jump out of our seats.
I reckon it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or if it's going to be tomorrow, but we're going to see something beautiful.
That's a good look.
Miller posting up against McKenzie there. Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
Bradbury, nice. Mayum tried to get that ball, it just looked like it came off his fingertips there. Still a 10-point game. Wyndham's still in it. They don't want to let it get away from them before half, though. You don't want to be coming in before the end of the third. You don't want to be coming into the fourth with a 12, 15-point deficit. An attack on the Hume coach.
That was good help defense by Bradbury, obviously giving up a bit of speed and agility against McKenzie, but just right place at the right time, able to make things difficult enough, and obviously Wyndham force a turnover. So good defense by Bradbury and good team defense by Wyndham.
Absolutely.
Galbraith steps up to the line.
Makes his first one. Be interesting to see what Coach McMurray has drawn up for the inbound.
And it looks like they're not going to be able to advance it, which is what you'd want to do if you're Wyndham, right? Just making life difficult in the backcourt there.
Absolutely. So with a fresh 24 seconds on the shot clock and a minute 40 to play with. Let's see what Wyndham can come up with. Hume with a man press. Man on man, straight into a trap.
Someone's got to be open. Excellent.
There's Bradbury right there. A little soft touch off the glass.
Great find by Stefkovsky. Very impressed by his patience and yeah, just able to hit the right target. Bradbury, soft finish. 7-point game. That's good defense there by Gorski.
Bradbury boxing out well. Gets a hand on it. Stefkovsky grabs it.
Oh, beautiful find.
What a look. Oh my.
Loving
Stefkovsky.
these dimes from the Prince.
He's got an eye for it. He sees yellow and that's it. The ball's coming your way. Good defense by Miller on Green. Unfortunately, foul was there. Green back to the line. Down to a 5-point game.
Coming on 7-2, coming on 3-5.
Safiopolu, McKenzie,
Coming on 3-5 and 15.
and Coleman checking back in for this last 45 seconds.
First one's good for KG. Again, just so efficient.
Makes the second.
Ball's in the hand of Stefkovsky again. To Mayum. Slowing it down. What a drive. Finds the lane. Soft. Finger roll. Beautiful work.
Just gliding through.
Just,
This is an old reference,
levitation.
but Clyde Drexler-esque.
yeah, absolutely.
And Wyndham comes up with the ball. I'm sure I was confident you were going to get that reference, Josh. And Wyndham, very strong third quarter, back to a 5-point game, and they have the ball.
Stefkovsky with that defense was just feet planted, caused the travel. Just really strong defense, a strong game from him. Just making things happen on the court. Garber with the ball. Oh, around Green.
That was an excellent read by Bradbury also. Good passing big man. Oh, Grabar with the steal.
Too hard. Rushed that one off the glass.
And we have ourselves a 3-point game.
Wyndham coming back in the third just to show Hume they're not done yet.
And don't go anywhere. We've got ourselves a ball game. We'll see you for the fourth.
See you for the fourth.
All right, we're back for the fourth quarter. 72-69. This is going to be exciting. I feel like this is going to go right down to the wire, Josh.
So do I. I feel like this is still anybody's ball game, and Wyndham really showing that they can handle Hume's pressure, and they're really doing their best to take Green out of the game, and he hasn't been as productive as we would think that he would be during this game here, and we're seeing glimmers of beautiful teamwork and passing, and just like that.
And that was, once again, Stefkovsky.
Just finding the big man, finding the reads. You're seeing really good potential here from Wyndham coming up against the top team. Sitting at the bottom, foul on Stefkovsky. Hume on Green. That is not a good matchup, but goaltending called.
And that's the problem when you go into a man. Once again, what are you going to do with Green?
Absolutely. And so far, the only guys that have been able to stop him are Miller and Roseman. Bradbury with a screen.
Oh, nice
Kenzie
block
with a
by
block.
McKenzie.
Beautiful block. Stefkovsky against Green. Just trying to hustle back. Green being so fast. Good effort by Stefkovsky. Just can't get that block to happen.
Just watch Zach McKenzie get up and down the floor next time on a fast break. He blocked that, and I mean, it was a foul, but he was right there at the rim for the putback.
For the putback,
Where did he
absolutely.
come
Just
from?
so quick.
As Green makes the first.
Bradbury with a good box out.
And Wyndham will get it at the baseline.
Ball's in the hands. Stefkovsky back to Mayum, back to Stefkovsky. Calling for something to move, someone to move, anyone move. Miller with the jab. Loses it.
It's great defense there by number 7, Robert Coleman. And Miller looks to be okay. Just frustrated.
When you lose your footing like that and you cause a turnover, it's always tough. Stuff that you go home and you think about at the end of the night.
He's had a good second half.
He's had
Miller.
Really strong game.
13 points,
8 rebounds.
Yeah.
Just applying that defensive pressure. 3 blocks as well.
3 blocks.
No, that's a turnover. Looking at the wrong line. But still, solid effort here. Both teams very evenly matched.
Oh, Wyndham
Still there.
There you
There
go. Mayum. 16 points.
with the dunk. Garber again with the steal. Too much. Doesn't make that happen.
Worried about McKenzie. Fair enough. Oh, thought he was going to fumble it, but too smooth, KG.
Garber so quick. Miller with the feed to Roseman. Doesn't make it happen. It was a good look, good read.
Coleman down low. Yeah, great defense there by Garbra.
2-3 steals in a row.
6 steals for the game by Junior Garbra. My goodness.
That is insane.
I don't think I've seen 6 steals in a while. Maybe our man Dyson Daniels in the NBA.
Maybe. He's got some quick hands there.
Yeah.
Keeping Ricardo time only with his 3 steals for the game. at the moment. Good rebound by Miller.
Coleman misses the second. 7 assists for Coleman. That deserves a shout out.
Good team ball we're seeing at the moment.
Oh.
Mayum again.
You can't give him an inch, otherwise he'll do that. He glides to the basket, finishes with style.
Putting that pressure on.
It's Gorski.
Doesn't get it. Green with the rebound. Roseman had a hand on the ball during that shot. Green just too strong. 4-point game. Garber trying to slow everyone down.
They need to get it over, and they do.
Trying to set up.
That's a charge. Who else but Green?
Just gets there.
Excellent anticipation there. As time checks back in, and we've got ourselves a timeout here. 4-point game with 7 minutes left.
I think this is a good timeout for Wyndham. Just what we're seeing at the moment with their timeouts is they come back after the timeout and they're ready to play.
Every time.
Every time. They've regained their composure. They know what their goals are. Just really, really well thought out timeouts by Coach McMurray here.
Absolutely. As you said, it's either a change in momentum or a well executed play or something else. Exactly. Yeah. After every timeout. So obviously Hume with the ball here, but anticipating some sort of adjustment here by Coach McMurray.
Absolutely, and just ensuring that the matchups are correct. We've got time back out on the floor here, so I like seeing the Garber time matchup there. That's a really good matchup. It's a strong matchup for both teams. And just seeing what they can do about Green, because at the moment he's had a couple of really good looks inside and enjoying quite a couple of good fouls.
I think I said maybe midway through the third that it's been a relatively quiet game for Green.
Yeah.
Words to that effect. And every time I say that,
he comes
Josh,
out.
he's up to 25 points.
Just to prove you're wrong.
That's right. I love it. 25 points, 7 rebounds, and some key plays here in the fourth. Obviously, the charge there, drawing the charge, some very big buckets down low. He's a handful, isn't he?
Oh, he's so hard to defend, and having just that speed and that strength down low, and Wyndham does not have an answer for him at the moment.
As time brings it up.
McKenzie posting up with Roseman there. Green against Mayum. Oh, too quick. Just good speed under the ring. Good footwork. Just gets Mayum off his feet.
Just creates so much space. And great footwork. Able to finish with either hand.
Something you don't see much anymore is people using the baseline to run.
Yeah, we just saw it there from, I think, Mayum.
It was from Mayum. Mayum with a look. That's good. Mayum with a 3. Hume looking too much for that foul.
Up to 21 points, Mayum. McKenzie, we know he can hit it.
That's a good 3. That was a good looking 3 from the second he picked it up. Savovsky with the ball, looking to see what he can do with it. Good pass. What a pass. Again, with an assist.
I love his composure and his decision making. And I think he's only got 4 assists, but gee, it feels like a lot more, doesn't it?
In comparison for his minutes, he's done well. When they put the ball in his hands, you know it's going somewhere. A couple of really, really good looks that haven't dropped, that he's gotten the ball in the hands of some guys.
And that was an excellent play by Coleman down there, having the mismatch, too much size.
Roseman fights for that ball back, does not get it.
KG's down low. Yep. It's Coleman again.
Coleman again, muscling his way through that contact. Back to a 5-point game. 7-point game. Garber with a 3. Another 3 by Garber. That's 20 for Garber.
Wyndham showing a lot of heart. And that's
Cool in
Gorski.
response at the moment with the 3-point shots.
Every time Wyndham gets a little bit close, Hume just able to make the big
back
plays.
With those 3 points. Safovsky goes for the jab, goes up, draws the foul and one.
Too strong.
Too strong.
Against McKenzie. Great composure, able to slow it down and bank it off the glass and one. Beautiful play by Safovsky.
Just really good. And throughout the game, you've seen his composure just shine on this court. Just decision making, vision, hits his 3 points.
And great example, Safkovsky, only the 7 points, but just able to impact the game in so many different ways.
Massive impact. Good defensive pressure. Green tries, gets his rebound, gets the foul.
And they've struggled with him down low tonight, as does most of the league, I would say, Josh.
Absolutely. He's just so strong, and he's constantly fighting for that ball. If he misses, you know that his hands are on that ball for that rebound. Whether he gets it or not, he's there for it. Such a strong player and such a contributor for the team. Misses his first.
Makes the second.
Wyndham trying to play at pace here. Good hands there by Coleman. McKenzie.
Gorski, he made one a minute ago.
There it is. Another one. Another timeout. Fake a foul warning on. Fake a foul, yeah. Also known as flopping.
I haven't heard fake a foul.
That's the technical term.
Yeah.
They don't call it flopping anymore. So yeah, fake a foul warning, I believe, on Garber there.
That's another tough one to call, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we spoke about this last
in the
week.
women's game.
Well, not last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Bellarine versus Wyndham in the women's division.
Yeah.
As a referee, Josh, how do you... That's tough.
They
Have you got any insights?
Yeah, they call it theatrical. If it's too theatrical.
Yeah, okay.
If they look like you put a bit too much spin on it.
Okay, so you're entitled to,
Take
fall a
contact,
bit, but with good reason. All right.
Make it too theatrical, they're going to call it a fake a foul.
Would you say that's one of the more difficult ones to call as a referee?
In some instances, yeah, but there are some that are just really, you take a look and you're going, yeah, no. Just ease back on it. But no, that call there, I don't know, I didn't see too much of a flare on it, but again, a decision that is in the hands of the referees.
8-point game with just over 4 minutes left.
Naomi to Stevovsky to Garber.
Hume are in a zone.
They are. We haven't seen that from Hume much tonight. Roseman's going to the basket. Tough, taking that contact. Gets the rebound and fights through to get the bucket.
Great work by Jalen Roseman just to stick with it.
Just does not give up on that play at all. Every bucket counts in this game right now, and he's very aware of that.
Gorski, he's had the hot hand. Another one? It's good.
It's another one. Goodness gracious. They take Green out of the game. Gorski steps up. Miller, good feed inside Garber for 3, and it hits. It's 3 points, both sides.
Excellent execution there. Now, Wyndham need to get someone on Gorski. Nothing easy here. Garber, almost another steal.
Time losing it. McKenzie does not get it. Green fights for the board. Miller too strong. Stefovsky. Hume dropping back straight into that zone there.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful by Gojko Stefkovsky there. Just
Patience.
just picks the dribble up, composes, maybe a little pump fake in there. Beautiful.
Sees if he can take the shot. If he can, he takes it. Just
now there's
such
Gorski.
composure.
You know, if that's going up, it's time for a heat check.
Cannot get the putback. Roseman again. Goes up. Can't make it. McKenzie with the rebound. Garber on time again.
Loving this matchup, as you said, Josh.
Such a good matchup.
Stefkovsky.
Oh, gets him off his feet.
The help there was just a little late from Stefkovsky. 6-point game. Wyndham really need a score here. Now, you don't need a 3. Just get it through some hands. Still enough time, and get a good shot. Let's see what Wyndham's got.
I have no doubt Wyndham can get these points up. It's a matter of stopping it in the defensive end. It's a shooter's game at the moment, and the defensive end is where they're struggling.
Not sure if that was the best option, even though he's been impressive. Probably best to work it through some hands.
Such a hard shot, that one, right on the side of the backboard. With pressure as well. Garber almost with another steal. McKenzie with the rebound off of Mayum's hands. It'll be Hume ball on the baseline. Hume calling for a box play. We'll see where this is going. Wouldn't be surprised if it ends up in Gorski's hands. Which indeed it does.
Unnecessary reach there.
2 shots. Looks like that's going against Stefovsky. 5 fouls for Stefovsky.
Good game by Stefkovsky.
Such an impactful player tonight. From the last game that I watched Stefovsky play in, this huge improvement for him on the court tonight.
Against this defense, he's been pivotal for them. Coleman makes 2.
We've got a timeout for Wyndham.
And their backs up against the wall, but stranger things have happened, especially when you got such deadly shooters as Wyndham does. So
absolutely, and a minute 19 in basketball can be anywhere up to 5 minutes depending on the game.
That's right. And at this stage, scrap what I said earlier, Josh, now with 1 minute 19 seconds and now down by 8. They really need a quick look, preferably a 3.
Oh, absolutely. Get it in the hands of Garber, who's been hot from the outside. Get a good look on the inside for Miller to get a 3-point play. They'll just get a couple of stops. They've got to stop Hume from scoring if they want any shot at coming back from this.
Wyndham shooting 45% from the 3-point line tonight, so more than capable.
Absolutely.
Garber going 4 from 8. Mayum hitting 2 from 2. And plenty of others more than capable of knocking down an important 3. Let's see what Coach McMurray has drawn up.
They'll be advancing the ball here.
Gorski's been huge here in the fourth,
He
hasn't
was
he?
quiet for pretty much the whole game, and he's just come out in the fourth and said, "Hi, my name's Gorski. How you doing?"
3 big threes in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
Ah,
Oh, what a misread.
that's unfortunate. Wyndham will be disappointed with that.
Absolutely. Wyndham looking like setting up a press here. Bit of a half-court, three-quarter press. Seeing if they can get a quick intercept, get a quick read. It's McKenzie to time. McCook on time. Time so quick. Coleman from the outside. Does not hit. Green, McKenzie with the rebound. Settling with Gorski there.
Smart play by Gorski just to set it back
down.
up. Clock winding down. Not sure if that was a necessary foul with the shot clock.
Almost at the end there. Bit of a silly foul considering now they've just put time on the line for 2.
Time up to 15 points.
And if Lecoq had just kind of stayed with him and kept the pressure on there, he would have got either the shot clock or the 5 seconds heavily guarded.
And KG causing all sorts of problems down there.
Oh, absolutely. And that was on time, that foul on time for holding. Garber gonna pass it in here. Lecoq. Looking for some quick points here. Rosemond loses it but gets it back.
Stifling defense down low and unable to get it.
Just the amount of pressure they had put on Rosemond there was just a bit of a trap there from Wyndham.
Look out with the foul.
Sending him to the line.
They've done a relatively good job with time. Just the 15 points. Still strong, 15 points. He's had a good game, but kept him under his season average of 24.
Jeez Louise, 24 points. That's just strong.
Yeah, a lot of firepower in this Hume Broncos squad.
Absolutely.
Rails
And
out the first.
credit to Wyndham because
Yeah.
this is the number 1 team, and we were saying earlier that Wyndham's had quite a few losses, but they've been in the game every single time. And
Yeah.
this is another game where you can see that they're in this game.
Yeah.
They just couldn't get the stops in the defensive ends. And unfortunately, you can't outshoot defense. And they were unable to get get both hands on that ball to save it. Just too much pressure. Hume just double teaming anywhere that ball goes.
Yeah.
They are not willing to let this game up.
As you'd think, time will dribble it out, and that's a ball game.
That is the ball game. Well done.
Hume beats Wyndham 104 to 94, 10-point game. I keep saying this, Josh. The score, it's a closer game than the score reflects. But as you were saying earlier, Wyndham obviously going to 0-4, but they must be encouraged by that game. Hume are number 1 for a reason.
Absolutely.
And they'll remain that way. And for Wyndham to take it to them and make it a it took a lot for Hume to beat them with some clutch shooting there in the fourth quarter. For it to be such a close game, you have to take your hat off to Wyndham.
100%. Right? And Wyndham put the pressure on and was starting to dig into that deficit, and it was forcing Hume to change their tactics and change their strategies and find different people to go to. it is a credit to Wyndham for their effort today, and Hume just such a strong team, such strong shooters, and when Wyndham went one way, they went the other, and it just kept Wyndham having to try and readjust to everything they did. But overall, really, really solid game. That was a great game of basketball.
Absolutely. Next game on the 3rd of May, Wyndham travel to Melbourne Uni, and
Next
same
game is here tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Versing Knox here tomorrow. No?
That's
Wrong one?
that's in the youth.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong game.
But our viewers can check that one out.
Absolutely.
So that should be a cracker too.
That will be a good game.
For Hume, on the 3rd of May, they travel to Bundoora to play RMIT. So very exciting times. Still early days in the championship division. Josh and Julian, hope you've enjoyed this evening's game, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, we shall.